What a lovely way to get off work or get off of school. Heck, maybe you just took a delicious nap. But what a lovely way to be greeted here. Elly Cruz has been called up by the Cincinnati Reds. He will be making his debut tonight. And not only will this guy be making his debut, you want to talk about a testament to what this guy is going to bring to the table and where the expectations are for Elly Cruz. He's batting cleanup in his first ever start with the Cincinnati Reds. He's going to play third base. Nick Senzel sent to the IL as De La Cruz was called up. It'll be an interesting situation to see how the positions play out in the future. Right now, the Reds are saying, let's get this guy up here. Let's get him some ABs. We'll see what happens from there. De La Cruz, though, in the last 28 days, he's batting .310. On-base percentage, .454. He's got 7 homers in that time, 9 stolen bases. The guy in the last 28 days is averaging dang near a walk per game. Everything. 5-tool player, to say the very least, capabilities. He's got everything you can possibly want in a young prospect, and he's going to make his big league debut for the Cincinnati Reds tonight. Now, I think the one thing that's going to be really interesting about this debut, I don't think, there's one game's nothing. You really can't say one game's much of anything. But I think the one thing you can take out of this, and, yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll talk about it. I think Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow, in a way of his composure, his big game abilities, and I think that's something, the it factor we talked about that not a lot of players have across any sport. Not a lot of people, it's a tough trait to have. I think that's one of those things. If there's anything you can really take from game number 1, is De La Cruz is going to walk into this game knowing he's one of the best prospects in all of baseball, ranked number 1 by ESPN, knowing all the eyes are going to be on him tonight. If there's ever a pressure-packed situation for this young man, it is going to be in his MLB debut. Can he come through? Does he flourish in the moment? Does he flourish with all the eyes on him, all the pressure in the world on him? Probably the biggest moment of his career as far as pressure is concerned. Unless the Reds happen to be, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, World Series on the line or something. I mean, that could happen, but besides that, you talk about all the focus being on one player. And you're going to see everything this guy's made of when it comes to being composed, I think. Again, it's just one game. You can't take a lot from it. And I think we've got to remind ourselves of that because this guy's got a bright future. Got to give it time. He goes 0 for 4 tonight. He goes 0 for 4 tonight. But, there's little snippets you can take from it. Plenty of time. Plenty of time for this guy to flourish. Plenty of time for this guy to get some ABs. I'm just interested to see what happens when Senzel does come back. The situation we see in India taking ground balls at third base multiple times here the last couple of weeks. And you talk about possibly moving guys around there. So there's a spot open on the left side of the field. How are we looking at the field? From the batter's box, left side of the field for De La Cruz here. But they'll figure something out, especially if this guy tears the cover off the ball for the first couple weeks, as a lot of us hope he does. You're going to find a spot, figure it out. But I tell you what, it's going to be exciting. It's nice to see this guy who knew? Who really knew when the Reds were going to call him up? Because, again, well, yeah, after that Brewers series, it's like, well, that was it. If you wanted to bring the guy up, you want to try to win this season. He was a couple games out of first place. Bring him up, make a difference, but they waited until after it, and they said, we're going to do it. And nonetheless, we'll see what happens from here for the Reds. Big series here. Big debut for De La Cruz. Love you guys' thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.